there, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm back here for another speed build, and today we're going to go ahead and build this industrial study room. So if you'd like to go ahead and download this for yourself, it is up in the gallery now. My origin ID is Real Thomas TV1. So this came in around like 13,000 simoleons, which I mean is a little bit pricey, but to make up for that, like, well, in my builds I don't really like to restrict myself in terms of money or what packs I'm using, but like I said, to make up for that, I don't use CC in my build, just to make it easier for you if you like to go ahead and download it from your gallery. So yeah, if you'd like to go ahead and do that, like I said, my origin ID is Real Thomas TV1. So this idea came out a bit randomly, to be honest. It was, well, some of you may know, but I have this thing, it's basically just a list I have on this Google spreadsheet thing where I kind of keep track of all videos that I'm uploading and everything, and all the dates that things are going up on. So basically I have this thing on the side, which is just kind of like a column for like, where I just write down all my video ideas and stuff. It's kind of over 100 stuff, like in there. That doesn't sound right, 100 stuff, really, 100 ideas. And I kind of just break it down, one column for build ideas, one column for creator sim, and then another column for just anything that's not those two. And I was kind of just looking through those, just to see if there's anything that takes my fancy, because sometimes I write all these ideas down, but then when it comes to actually building them, I don't always have the inspiration for that, if that makes sense. So I found this one, which was an industrial study. It was actually kind of at the top of the list, so it's been there for quite some time now. So I just thought I'd go ahead and do this one today. And yeah, so I just went for this kind of brick colour that I got from the City Living expansion pack. And the other wall covering that I'm using, that other brick, I think it is from Dine Out, not 100% sure there. I think it's from there though. I wasn't really too sure because I didn't want it to all be that brown sort of brick colour. I wanted to kind of break it up a little bit. So on those little corner bits, as you see, I put that white brick on. I wasn't too sure if I should do a white brick or maybe some other type of you know, wall covering. Just because I thought maybe if I'm doing brick for the whole thing, it'd be a bit too much. And yeah, even though that is brick, but I mean, it's slightly different colour, if that makes sense. So I did actually struggle a little bit with this, I'm not going to lie. There were a few aspects where I didn't really know where to find like industrial style things of those. So you may see from those two little chairs I used. Now I'm literally just thinking I had the perfect idea I could have used. There's actually this sofa, it comes in like armchairs as well. It's kind of like that brown leather one. It's kind of got those like industrial style panels on it. I don't even know what it's called. I don't use it quite often though. I've literally just remembered that now. Oh my god, can't believe I used that. That was been perfect, because it's like, I don't know which, like I didn't even realise we had any industrial style armchairs in game, but those probably would have been perfect, so I'm kind of annoyed I didn't use those now. So you may have seen there, just pause. Now, the reason I did that was because The Sims had just posted their thing on Twitter for the day, because normally at like 6 PM, which is 10 AM Pacific time, called Speak Pacific time, they normally post something, whether it be like an announcement or just, you know, like sharing a gallery post or something. And they posted a kind of a blog post, which you do sometimes after a pack comes out, of like their top 5 favourite builds using that pack or whatever. And I looked down the list on the website, the 5 different people who they chose, and my build was there. I was just totally shocked, like froze. I was like, what, is this real? Because what actually happened was, the way that they laid it out, I was kind of a little bit confused, like I was reading it wrong. So they kind of had the picture of the build and then the person's name underneath, and I was just reading it as if the person's name was on top and the picture was underneath, if that makes sense. So my friend Tonya, Miss Griffey, was also featured there, and I was looking down and I saw her name, and then I saw my picture, my picture, really, my picture next to it, and I was like, wait, I think this is wrong. I don't think Miss Griffey built this. I think this is mine, but then I've read it right. So, yeah, so I was totally just shocked about that. But hang on, yeah, it was also my Vintage Glamour room build that I did when the pack came out for that as well. That also got featured, which I was totally shocked about. I was really like kind of confused because they were asking on Twitter, I think, for builds they like and stuff, or if you have any ideas like to suggest for the blog post. And I suggested mine, and I saw a few of the sim gurus. I remember Sim Guru Houts, or I don't know, is that how you say his name? I think it is, Aaron. I saw him like one of my posts on Twitter. I was like, why is there a few sim gurus actually liking my posts? It never happens. And then I saw on the blog thing, they made a blog post about a few people, and mine was included for my Vintage Glamour one, which was really, really shocking. I was just totally so overwhelmed. It was amazing. Anyway, probably overreacting a little bit, but I've never had anything like that happen to me. So that's kind of sad to say, but you know. well, it doesn't really happen to most of us, I don't think. The majority of us wouldn't get that happen, so it's really, really odd that that's happened, and now it's happened twice, so really, really grateful for that happening. So thank you to Simguru Drake, who went ahead and featured that. So, we're just finishing off here with, doing a few finishing touches and things. We're just going around here on this little side table. Wasn't really too sure what to do with this other space, because I was just going to put a bookshelf here, but we also had a little bit of extra space there, so I just went ahead and put a console table thing in. And I could have made this build a little bit smaller. Actually, I am trying to make my room builds just a tad little bit smaller, because sometimes I just go outrageously with loads of different, pop outs and everything. And if you think about it, if you're going to go ahead and download this room to put in your house, it's going to be pretty difficult to just put it in without having to make adjustments. So I try to make them a little bit more simplistic here, but having a few pop outs in the corners just to make it look a little bit more interesting. And yeah, so that is it for today's video. Really hope you enjoyed. Make sure in the comment section down below you let me know about what you thought of this build, and if you have any other ideas for what you want to see next in terms of a build or just a video in general. Make sure to leave a like, comment, share and subscribe if you haven't, and download this from the gallery. My origin ID is RealThomasTV1, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!